niggas cause they poison, but I love my section. You grew some dreads to please a bitch, but you won't keep a weapon. I lost my 3, was hard to think, but I'ma keep on stepping. I bumped my head and took some losses, hope it teach a lesson. I hate these niggas cause they poison, but I love my section. You grew some dreads to please a bitch, but you won't keep a weapon. I lost my 3, was hard to think, but I'ma keep on stepping. I bumped my head and took some losses, hope it teach a lesson. Look, I'm ready for the drama. Presidential, no Obama. Black on black to the rims, like my car come from Wakanda. I went anemic on these niggas. That's my club when I'm in Marcus. Blue 30 like a nigga. I just hear these niggas talking. Booked 2 different flights. I got visions of me golfing. Build a house for the kids. Niggas trying to see a coffin. I just left LAX. I got fans up in Austin. Gotta travel around the world. Staying busy, get exhausted. Million hours on the block. Still ain't see nobody walk it. Make my soul Kyle River, cause my heart can never talk it. I lost sleep pulling triggers. Couple nights I was tossing. It ain't fun being a killer. I protect myself with caution. It's just niggas killing niggas. Then they load it up like content. I just rather get some money. Dark green like Boston. Robbing niggas for they jury. Used to sell it at the Slauson. 4,000 Rick Owens. Lil nigga, I be bossing. I hate these niggas cause they poison, but I love my section.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Luce Cannon. Y'all know what's going on, and I know y'all probably don't even want this content, but you got to get it. I got to cover it. You know it's blasphemy. You know it's a play. You know it's a hoax. You know it's a game. Luce Cannon strikes again. So, Luce Cannon is over here in this MDC, which I've been, you know what I'm saying, a few times myself. That is the Metropolitan Center for Federal Inmates in downtown Los Angeles off of Alameda. Due to the ICE protesting, I guess MDC LA have been locked down. And they will play them type of games, but place the facility on a type of flats to where you probably can just get out and use the phone here and there, get to the showers. You got the little tablets to watch a movie on, probably let you charge up a little bit, download a movie, a situation like this. But just ask every host and every joke before, this is the latest and greatest. So I gotta point out that the channel ain't been doing too good. So it's like, what controversy could we come with to hit for a big payday to get this channel up and going again? So the latest and greatest is that Luce Cannon got stabbed. Then it's Luce Cannon got scratched or nicked. Now what we about to get into and gonna have to break down and figure out doing this video is, are they trying to say a black got up on them? Or are they trying to say somebody from another race? Because what I'm hearing in these YouTube streets, and I don't know if I'm correct, is that they're trying to say another race got up on this dude and stabbed or nicked this dude. And that would have ensued in a full-blown riot, no matter which way you trying to slice it, because can't no Southsider just press play. Well, you can do anything you want to do. He could press play because ain't nothing stopping him, but it's politics. And if you ain't got no rifle excuse taking flight without it being discussed, then you're going to get bust. That's just how it goes. So I'm wondering why MDC LA is not rocking and rolling. Because let's just go with the narrative that you have a few Mexicans in there that's just like, hey, I'm tired of this sick cannon. I'm tired of this loose cannon fool. This fool's a snitch. You know, the blacks not handling the business. They're not doing nothing. You know, they got to holler at the blacks like, hey man, dude, all bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna handle that, or we heard dude is a child molester. Like, not to be in y'all politics, but if we had one of those around, we would get rid of him. We don't want to be around that type of company and living amongst anybody like that. And that would put the blacks on the spot to either handle their business or like, man, mind y'all business, and can lead to them attacking him, and which would lead to a riot. It's not no other way around it. Nothing has happened. So you got this phone call with these dudes calling saying something happened to Luce Cannon. They giving two different accounts of the story. First he was stabbed, then nicked, then he went out on a stretcher, then called back, oh no, man, my bad. I mean, no, he cool, I'm the pod rep, and stuff like that. Man, it just do not sound good at all. And this is just crazy. But I don't want to hold you guys any longer, man. We are about to get into this content, and it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
All these damn protests and shit that's going on, so that got everybody locked down and shit. So when shit happened last night, Cut didn't get stabbed, he got sliced. So yeah, he gone right now. He should be back soon, I guess, because they trying to say that he didn't start this shit and whatever. But we just got off lockdown, so.
So he got sliced?
Yeah, he didn't get stabbed. He got cut.
Mhm. Okay, so why would Marvin call me saying that?
Miscommunication. We've been on lockdown because all the protesting and shit that's going on outside.
Mhm.
I didn't know he called you, so.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Well, that's better to know. Now I gotta call his auntie and let her know, because she was over there worried as shit. And even myself.
I'm sure that. Well, I don't know why he said stab, but like it's a lot of confusion and shit, because like we keep going on and off lockdown, and when that shit happened, it made everything more worse. It's just weird.
Mhm.
Now niggas trying to figure out how the fuck to proceed now, because it has something to do with another race. So.
Oh, so you guys now trying to retaliate from this?
I'm not saying that, but I'm just
Gotcha.
saying niggas trying to figure out. Yeah.
Mhm. I understand. Oh boy. Okay. Well, thank you for the update, Jab. I appreciate it. I'm glad your wife got through to you to call me. I'm glad it's not as bad as it was first initially given to us. And just keep me posted if anything else happens, okay?
I will when I find out some more. Basically, when shift change come, we should find out when another staff come in and shit exactly what's going on. So.
Okay. All right. Cool beans.
Right.
Thank you. Mhm. All right.
A few moments later.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
Hello.
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to apologize for what I told you earlier, because I had just came out, and that was the news they had gave me. But, I'm like the rep in here, for the blacks and stuff. And he more or less just got scratched. It wasn't he didn't get stuck,
But you told me you told me he was taken on a stretcher.
Yeah, that's what I had heard from one of the guys, and like I said, I got all the information now. So I was listening to another guy, and he's telling me, man, this is what happened. So like I said, I'm like the rep for the black guys, and I got the truth out of the dudes. And what happened was he got into a little fisticuff, with one of the Hispanics in here. And like I said, he didn't get no more than like a scratch or something like that. He didn't get stabbed. They put the extras on him with that bullshit. So I didn't want you to panic out or anything.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm just glad that it wasn't what it was, and I'm glad that it could have been worse. So I'm grateful that the story wasn't all the way 100% truthful. because, I would rather that than it be what it was. So, what you said it was.
Right. Right, because they
Because you got, I called his whole family. I contacted Congress. I did a lot of things to try to get information. Like this is bad, and because the attorney couldn't enter, they wouldn't let the attorney in. So I did extra measures to get to him.
Right, and then they still people all in front of the building, and
I know.
Yeah, and like
so now I have to call back the rep at NAACP because they were ready to start a whole movement for him.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm glad I updated you. I sure am. Because like I said, I just came out, and then that was the word. They didn't let everybody out, but now everybody is out. So I just got everything. So like I said, I wanted to update you and let you know.
Is he back yet?
He should be back possibly tonight. They just probably went to go check him out, and his stuff is still in there. They haven't had us packing stuff out or anything. But it wasn't nothing more than a scratch.
Okay, all right. Well, for them to still keep him like that, it's it still has me a little worried. So just please, as soon as he gets back, just tell him to reach out, please.
Will do. And enjoy your day.
Thanks. I'll try. Thank you.
I'm calling bullshit. A whole bunch of bad actors that's acting. So, it's bullshit. Let's go with the narrative this happened. First guy. Oh, yeah, we've been on and off lockdown because of ISIS protesters downtown and stuff like that. That can happen. I've seen and I've been in the feds to where stuff that was taking place on the outside or on the outskirts of those prisons, if it was close to a town, they would put us on what was called a flats of a form of lockdown to where the normal everyday operations is not going on, or it's going to be a controlled movement, what they call. It's going to be a controlled movement to where you can go to and from. So you'll just be confined to the units, just using the phone, watching TV, email, and stuff like that. This man sitting here, say, Luce Cannon got scratched/stabbed. I don't know where my ears at. I never heard nothing about a stretcher or anything like that. But he basically was like he got attacked by another race, and they saying Luce Cannon ain't the one that started, so he coming back. Now check this out. I've seen situations like this. Let's go with this narrative that they watching on camera, they just see Luce Cannon get attacked and he defended himself. More than likely, if they do let Luce Cannon come back, Luce Cannon is not going to go to that floor. He's not going to go back to that same floor he's on. So if Luce Cannon come out within a few days and he's back on this floor and he called in like, oh yeah, babe, this what happened, that's how you know it's even more super cap. They will place him on a whole different other floor. And I can even see this happening because it'll go like this sometimes too, 50-50. Although they might see the Mexican try to get at him and stab him, and if Luce Cannon fight back, he get into a scuffle, they still might place Luce Cannon in the hole. They still might place Luce Cannon in the hole under an investigation and wonderment of why this dude decided to attack him with a knife and start a race riot. So Luce Cannon girl asking this dude, so y'all said that happened, so it's going to be retaliation, right? I ain't trying to say all that. It's if he's standing on G code and not trying to get in trouble. Whoever that is, we need to find out who his name is, where he from, put him out here on blast so he can tell the truth. Like, oh no, man, it was just a play. We were just playing. We would never let nothing like that happen. Win, lose, or draw. Cherry on top, icing on the cake. The callback. Moments later, The SpongeBob. Moments later, the callback. Oh yeah, they got this square ass dude on the phone that sound like he lead Bible study talking about he the rep of the blacks. That ain't no goddamn rep of no blacks. I got this dude on the phone talking about he the rep of the blacks. Hey, yeah, I'm just calling you, man. Look, I'm sorry earlier about what was told to you, but that's what was told to me, by way of another inmate. Well, you said you seen him on a stretcher. Well, that's what was told to me. Like, rumors do float around in jail, but ain't nobody in the pod telling you the rep telling you they seen something that they ain't seen, knowing that this can potentially come back on them, or you can come back and like, hey, bro, what was you lying for? And then plus we all got to be on one accord. Y'all saying he got attacked by another race, and this dude who's supposed to be the pod rep has basically seconded again. Oh yeah, you know he was attacked by another race, but he wasn't stabbed nor sliced. But now it went from a stabbing to a slicing to a scratch. And I guarantee you, Luce Cannon is going to be back any day because nothing never happened. One thing about it, it would have been a big melee because they not about to let it be no isolated incident in MDC. They got real Mexican Mafia members there that's fighting indictments, that's there that came from state, that have been there for years. Some came from the street. They got real lot inmate members there. Mexican Mafia, black hand dudes that's sitting down there. It's just going to be a riot. It ain't going to be no isolated incident and one slice of these dudes talking about they don't know if they going to retaliate or not. All y'all booth. All y'all booth. And when y'all go to the next spot, to the federal places that y'all going to be doing your time at, if this y'all did happen, y'all going to be getting rolled up off the yard, bro. It's a black eye, bro. But, as I said, they don't care because all this is a host, all this is a game, all this is clout, all this is trying to get them numbers up, man. People got mouths to feed. So, look, I'm helping. I'm going to help get the content out there. I'm helping feed a mouth. Can't be mad at me. I'm helping with the support. But this is top of the line bullshit. And I know they probably was like, thinking like, yeah, Young and Hefe gonna be one of the first ones to bite. He been talking about him. He gonna get stabbed or something gonna happen and this and that. I'm talking about the black stabbing him. I ain't talking about no Mexican slicing and fake pokers and none of that. But I just had to, man, bring this to y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all getting these chats. Y'all let me know, man, what's on y'all mind, how y'all feel about this, man. Is this a yay or a nay, man? I know it's a nay, but it might be a yay for you. We gonna conclude it there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. And press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
We have an after party, rooftop party. No men need to apply. No men need to apply. Ladies, we having a rooftop after party tonight, and we're gonna go live like Astroglide. You hear me? No Diddy. Diddy won't be at this party, baby. It's just me and y'all. Are you ready? Ladies, let's go live like Astroglide. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go, hey, ladies, pull up to the party tonight. Rooftop, invite only. Invite only, baby. You know what I'm saying? Invite only, baby. Real talk. Only ladies. We're not interested in bringing no men out. Bring all the ladies. I got everything you need, baby. We're going to go live like a PS5. We're going to go live like that Astroglide, baby. We got the #1 solution on the market right now, ladies. Pull up. Invite on.